It's time for Pro Wrestling by the Book! Ahoy hoy there folks, and welcome back to Pro Wrestling by the Book, where we are back using Extreme Warfare Deluxe, and we are playing with our WCW 2001 Fantasy Scenario, picking up where we left off just after Spring Stampede. So yeah, let's get some things done. Let's see what happened after Spring Stampede, see where we stand. So 61% overall rating, pretty good, pretty good. We can now use big arenas. So there we go, that's a step in the right direction. Let's see who wants to go. Evan Courageous isn't happy, so is Kiwi. They both want to go. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. Top 5 free agents. At the minute, number 1 is actually Manami Toyota, who is a Japanese Joshi wrestler. So, yeah, might possibly be rethinking the no women on the roster thing because of that. Oh yeah, Chavo's thing's coming to an end, so we'll have to have a look at that. DDP isn't being pushed enough, and we know Kiwi wasn't happy. So let's have a quick look. Oh no, I went to the wrong roster. I want to go to the active roster. Let's have a quick look. So Chavo, let's see how much longer he's got in his contract. He's got 6 months, which is more than enough time. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not exactly rushing to re-sign Chavo. It's cool. But yeah, we'll do the DDP. We'll push him slightly less, even though I think it still should be 9. But, you know, it's fine. That's what the guy thinks. It's whatever. Now, Kiwi, let's have a look. So, normally, if you terminate a contract prematurely, it would cost you money. Oh no, I decided not to change things with Kiwi there. What am I talking to? Am I just double checking everything? Yeah, Chavo's gonna thing. Kiwi is unhappy, yeah. Just double checking them. Oh, there's my finances. So yeah, we're expected to lose money, but then we are still building up the thing out of nothing, so, you know, it's to be fair. Yeah, no, come on, skip through. Where is it? Just me double checking the release request. So, Evan Courageous as well and Kiwi, they're both happy to go. So, yeah. So, Toyota and a selection of others that I'm probably, you know, it's a difficult balance game. Am I interested? Am I not? It's like, I know. It's difficult because it's like, I know. So, I lived through this. I remember all of this, and it's just like, do I not? It's Mike Modest. It's Reckless Youth. It's and I shouldn't be thinking like that. I really shouldn't, but I am. So yeah. Anyway, I've come onto Toyota, and I'm just like, yeah, go on then. We're going to have a women's division. It's kind of decided. So here we go. Negotiation with the contracts. Yes, contract accepted. Manami Toyota is now officially part of WCW in 2001. At least in my fantasy booking scenario here. So, but we can't just have one female wrestler on the roster. I mean, we could. There's nothing against intergender matches and this sort of thing. But to be perfectly honest, Luna Vachon is sitting right there unemployed. She's an absolute legend of the business and absolutely well worth picking up in my personal opinion. Might have wanted to have a quick look at the stats as well, because she's not quite as good as I would rate her. But there you go. You'll see someone later that I don't hire and I end up kicking myself over it because it's like, oh that would have been perfect. But never mind. Let's go and get rid of some people to So I'm not paying people that don't want to be here. So, yes, Evan Courageous will leave for free. There's your walking papers, Evan. I'm not keeping you if you don't want to be here, mate. Off you pop. So, and I'm going to do the same thing with Kiwi as well. It's like, I'm not really doing anything with you, dude. I mean, if you're not happy, and just go. Just go, dude. Wait, when we go? There you go, there's Kiwi. Yeah, same thing. Like I said, normally if you breach the contract and release them before the end of the contract, it would cost you a lot of money. Which is what makes the 2000s WCW scenarios really difficult, because you've got Hogan and Nash and Hall on these stupid level contracts that you just can't get rid of. But here, it's, yeah, no, not too worried. There's me eyeing up other people to sort of take off the roster. But yeah, I need to make one inactive to make both Luna and Manami Toyota active wrestlers, which is, it annoys me. It really annoys me. I couldn't remember what move Luna Vachon ever did for a finisher, so the testicular claw was a load of shit, so yeah, I gave her the air raid crash because it's a fairly simple move. I can see her doing it. It's not going to hurt anyone. It's fine. And yeah, I don't know, just Manami Toyota comes in as a heel, and it just makes sense to me to have Luna as the face. It just the way it is, even though there's no one really that I would side her with. Just sort of going over things, just making sure I know where I am, where I stand after the end of the last save, and then flicking through. Oh yeah, I'm eyeing up the other talents, and I miss one completely later on that I really wanted. But right now, I think I'm looking for someone specific because I want to hire this guy. Yeah. Turned me down last time, said I wasn't big enough. Excuse me? He took the contract! I now have Rob Van Dam! Oh my god, okay, so WCW 2001, I have Rob Van Dam. I completely missed Jazz. I completely glanced over Jazz. I can understand me not picking up most other people, because it's like Kurt Hennig. Yeah, maybe, you know, but no. And then, I completely missed Jazz. Kicking myself for that. Right, only problem with getting Van Dam is now I have to bump someone, and I'm like, oh my god, I actually use everyone here? Who am I going to get rid of? And I wound up on Lash LaRue. It's like, I like Lash, but he never really did much for me, so that makes sense. I lose a babyface Lash, and I get Van Dam. I mean, that's more than a fair trade. Wouldn't you agree? Seriously, wouldn't you agree that, you know, swapping LaRue for Van Dam, I think even LaRue would turn around and say, yeah, that's probably a sensible move. There's me correcting my mistake, making sure that Kaz is now a heel as part of the Young Dragons. I remembered these things from last time. There's me faffing about making sure the Natural Born Thrillers are both babyface. But yeah, that was right. I didn't have any mistakes for that one, so that's good. One last blitz through everything. I think I've just got to make sure that everyone's no unhappy wrestlers. There's people that I could hire but I'm not going to. It's costing us a shit ton of money. And Chavo's the only one with a thing going out of contract running out. We've got no TV show scheduled for Mondays. Luke and Butcher the Bushwhackers joined ECW in a Jazz, and that's where it got me. It's like, sugar. The network's offered a primary TV show. We've got Nitro, folks. Monday Night Nitro is back on WCW programming. So now we have the full array of shows available to us. So we've got the primary, secondary and tertiary on a weekly basis now. So this is the Nitro, the Monday. Notice this is the Thunder, the Thursday following Spring Stampede 2001. So this is like the big show coming back off the hills. It's got to be good. It's got to be. I was arsing about with something there because I just saw the start menu pop up. I didn't get rid of it. Okay, whatever. So yeah, this is the big show. This is the follow-off. This is the blow-off from what happened last time. So trying to be a little bit sort of following up from all the shock results that we had with the bullshit finishes. Here we go. So the Thunder. Here we go. So we are backstage near the car park. Ooh, what's happening back here? Storm and Awesome walking side by side. Team Canada, baby. Booker T comes out of nowhere. What? A babyface blindsiding the heels. And DDP as well? There's a huge brawl breaking out. What? Storm and Awesome are reeling and soon run off to safety. Oh my goodness. Team Canada will be furious at the attack by Booker T and Diamond Dallas Page. Dear oh dear oh dear. Well, it's a good thing they've got a tag team match later on tonight, you know. Tag team match. AJ Styles and Sugar Shane Helms versus Psychosis and Christopher Daniels. And apparently, Psychosis is in a bad way. Shane sees an opportunity to go in for the kill. Vertebraker! Gonna break your spine. And there you go. The phenomenal AJ Styles and Sugar Shane Helms are victorious. Okay, following up, we've got a Four Corners match. Vampiro, Super Crazy, Conan and Mikey Whipwreck If you couldn't tell, I had no idea what to do with any of these guys, so I just threw them in a match together. Vampiro takes a whippersnapper. And a 1, 2, 3. Mikey Whipwreck is your winner. Unusual. Oh, backstage near the car park again. Booker T is walking by. Booker T. Oh no! Team Canada have done the exact same thing that Booker T just did to them. Yeah, this is not the most smart of AIs going. Hardcore tag team match. The Filthy Animals versus the FBI. The Mamaluka? No, yeah, no. Mamaluke trips him. Kiss of death from Guido. And there you have it. The FBI have beaten the Filthy Animals in their little mini rivalry they picked up from Spring Stampede. Manami Toyota versus Luna Vachon. Not the greatest of matches, I think, maybe on Luna's part, but, you know, I'm not sure. I didn't really check Toyota's skill level, but there you go. Toyota picks up the win. Unsurprising there. 6-person tag. The 3 of the 4 Horsemen versus Sting, Dustin Rhodes and Supernova, and would you believe it, Supernova pins C.W. Anderson. This game likes Nova for some reason, not sure why. Oh no, back in the doctor's office, DDP is pissed that they attacked Booker T. Revenge for earlier. For the US title, here we go. So Van Dam versus the Bulldog. Jeff Jarrett? What's he doing in the crowd? Van Dam sees him and looks angry, like, piss off, you're not keeping me down. Bulldog's going to sneak up behind Van Dam, turns around and smacks him with the right hand. The distraction didn't work. Oh, Jarrett's pissed. Bulldog's set up, and there's the 5-star frog splash. 1, 2, 3 in Van Dam's debut. He takes the US title off the British Bulldog. What a way to start his career in WCW. Absolutely amazeballs. Okay, our main event, Team Canada, Awesome and Storm versus Booker T and DDP. Storm is in a bad way. DDP's going to go in for the kill. Shoulders back, chest out. Diamond Cutter. 1, 2, 3. And Paige and Booker T have beaten Team Canada. Oh. So, yeah. That follows up from the bullshit finish we had at Spring Stampede. And let's be fair, they're going to keep feuding for a while yet. It's not going anywhere. It really isn't. Yes, quick rundown of what happened. The hardcore tag team match was a bit of a nothing match, I'm surprised. Maybe it looks better in real life, I don't know. It's just a text-based simulator, so I got a fucking clue. But the story of the night is Van Dam's arrival and literally picking up the US title on his first outing against the Bulldog. Which, to be fair, I didn't want the US title on the Bulldog. Oh, Buff Bagwell's no longer signer. Eric Watts, not really interesting. Who else? Reno's been signed up to an independent show. Animal from the Legion of Doom. Ron Harris. Yeah, nothing much here. Jerry Lynn has left the WWF. What? I have Van Dam and they are telling me Lynn and Joey Matthews and Esorius? Huh. Okay. I think we're going on a hiring spree, if I remember rightly here. So, yeah, I checked Esorius and his stats weren't all that to live up to, so yeah, not so much. Yeah, Jerry Lynn is the #1 guy to hire in the entire world, and that's not surprising. Yeah, I'm snapping this guy up immediately. It doesn't matter what contract he wants. It's like, yes, you gotta sign it. You just left it, and he just immediately takes it. That's freaking awesome. Absolutely brilliant. But Joey Matthews just for some reason doesn't want to play the game, and neither does Christian York. So it's like, okay. I think I wanted to put them under developmental contracts, and it's like, they don't like that. They want a full rank, but it's not. Nah, you guys are not good enough. And so to take Lynn onto the active roster, I am losing Kid Romeo. I had some plans, not really plans as such, but I had. It was a good name. It was a good name, and I could have done things with him more than I could with Lash LaRue, but it's just Kid Romeo. Anyway, let's do WCW Worldwide. The last worldwide I'm actually going to book, because from here on out I use the auto booker for the tertiary shows, because quite frankly, doing 3 shows a week is a bit epic for this playthrough. It is. I mean, if I remember right, it's nearly an hour long, this video, so it's like, I don't need another show to be put on it. So, yeah, 2 a week sounds good, and a pay-per-view. I think that's stretching the game to its limits, and what I can reasonably get you guys to sit through. So, Jarrett's music plays, and the fans start booing. Down the aisle comes Jarrett looking serious. So, yeah, I've not included the world champion in this show. This is like, okay, now we've got all 3 shows. This really is a tertiary show. It's like, so Jarrett doesn't want to wait for later on. Let's do it now, Van Dam. He's calling out Van Dam. So after the attempted distraction to stop him with the Bulldog, Van Dam and Jarrett 1-on-1 for the US title tonight. And hey, to start off things, they're having a brawl. Security runs down the ring to break it up, and the fans, they want to see them fight, but they're going to have to wait to the main event. Singles match for the Cruiserweight title, Jerry Lynn versus Chavo Guerrero Jr. Oh, Lynn runs into a raised boot. Lynn is in a bad way. Chavo signals for the finish. It's Nova? What's Nova doing on the screen? What's... Lynn sees what's going on while Chavo's distracted. Lynn is a heel, by the way. Nova is a face. There's a roll-up. 1, 2... and 3, Jerry Lynn in his debut match has beaten Chavo Guerrero Jr. and become the Cruiserweight Champion. Yeah, there's a little mirroring going on between Lynn and Van Dam, if you couldn't tell. La Parca turns her ass down straight into the Chili Snap, and Chili Willy has beaten La Parca in a throwaway match. Oh, Jarrett is buying a soda out of the machine, and got knocked out. It's Van Dam! Van Dam's pissed and wants Jarrett, even though he still won the match. Whatever. Diamond Enterprises, Simon Diamond and Johnny Swinger versus the Filthy Animals, Rey Mysterio and Billy Kidman. Super Runner! The Animals win. Unsurprising, It really surprised no one. Noble versus Shannon Moore in a nothing match. Moore gives the signal, bottoms up, and surprisingly beat Jamie Noble. I would have thought that would have gone differently, but there you go. Apparently Jarrett's warming up after getting beaten. Tag team title match, Pitbulls versus the Bulldogs. Durante comes in the ring, signal, Super Bomb, and the Pitbulls are your tag team champions, regaining them from the New British Bulldogs. And oh no, it isn't for the US title. I didn't do Van Dam Jarrett for the title because I knew there'd be shenanigans. So the referee's down. What's going to happen? Van Dam is in a bad way. Jarrett signals for the finish. But here comes Booker T. He slides into the ring. And bookend on Jarrett. Oh no, pulls Van Dam on top. So yeah, Booker T and DDP are not quite done with the 4 Horsemen yet, as well as dealing with Team Canada. Either way, Van Dam wins the match. It wasn't for the US title, but interestingly, Jerry Lynn is doing a similar thing, just in the Cruiserweight title division rather than the US title scene. It's very interesting, wouldn't you say? At least I hope it's interesting, that was the plan. And the Pitbulls beating the Bulldogs. I kind of didn't expect it. I was trying to build up to a dog collar match. Oh. Sean Stasiak's being a dick. Well, who saw that coming? Don Harris is also no longer free agent, same with Reckless Youth. Fair enough. I'm not too fussed. I wasn't going to pick either of those guys up. So now we have a full calendar. Let's do ourselves a Monday Nitro. So what did I decide here? Oh, that's right. I was teaming Team Canada and the 4 Horsemen up against Dallas Page and his associates, Booker T. And I think, who did I book in there? I'm going to guess I did Dustin Rhodes and Sting. It looks that way. But yeah. I mean, you can kind of see what I'm doing. There's a lot of thought going into these now. It's like, okay, the first one sort of breezed by. With a they breezed by. But yeah, these ones I'm taking a bit more of an interest in, sort of going, okay, I've already had that match. I kind of need something different. What are we promoting here? What are we putting on? Not that counts for dick in this game. Honestly, yeah, okay. Let's just see the first episode of Nitro. Elix Skipper versus Lynn for the Cruiserweight title, and Guido has decided to come down the aisle. What's he up to? He's in the ring. Skipper and Guido are fighting, and Skipper's beating him back. What happened to the referee? Shannon Moore's run out as well, just because, why not? Okay, the match is it's a draw, even though Moore and Guido were beating up Skipper. Okay, well, Lynn retains the title, but whatever. 6-person tag match, Manami Toyota and the Young Dragons, because they're all Japanese, of course, versus Luna Vachon, Sugar Shane and Jody Fleisch, because, I don't know, why not? Yang takes advantage by a small package after Manami kicks him in the face, and yeah, Young Dragons Toyota win. Nova versus Chavo, Lynn runs out, oh god, here we go. Nova turns around and is ready to fight. Lynn starts in, trading blows, some sort of disturbance, and AJ Styles, what is it? This is pure WCW. What the fudge is AJ doing there? Oh, it's thrown the match out. It's a draw. No winner there, just a complete schmoz of people battling over the Cruiserweight title. Oh dear, where's all this going to wind up to? Let's wait and see. 6-person tag, all 3 of the Filthy Animals, Conan, Mysterio and Kidman versus Psychosis Vampiro and Christopher Daniels. Daniels hits the last rites on Conan and 1, 2, 3. Psychosis Vampiro and Daniels? Ooh. Gary Wolf versus Dougie Williams. Bumps get a knee drop. Dougie actually gets it. Bulldog. Yes, Bulldog Williams gets the win. Still trying to build to that dog collar match. First United States title defense. Van Dam beats Candido. This is a very ECW event. I was about to call it the ECW TV title because it's Van Dam's legacy. It really is. And the main event, an 8-person tag. Team Canada and Jarrett and Carino versus DDP, Booker T, Sting and Rhodes. Awesome. Gets a big elbow to the face and Dustin Rhodes hits the Bulldog. And 1, 2, 3. DDP, Booker T, Dustin Rhodes and Sting stand tall over Team Canada and the 4 Horsemen. So, you know, the babyfaces are definitely sort of picking up plenty of wins left and right here, which is all good, And to be fair, right, the other team sort of run a bit roughshod over them previously, so that's to be forgiven and understandable. So, what happens now? Rating 77, not quite as good. Still good, but not quite as good. A few more signings for ECW. Samu's a name I wasn't expecting to see signed up, but there you go. Let's book ourselves a bit of thunder. So what are we going to follow up with? It's I don't know. I think we're doing another. Yeah, we're doing Durante versus the British Bulldog as part of our quasi build for the tag titles. Why am I checking out Sean O'Haire? Did I not? Oh, that's right, I was trying to get the Natural Thriller Zone and I forgot to select the match. Because it's you know, this is still clunky. This whole thing is still very, very clunky. It doesn't get refined until the next iteration of Extreme Warfare Revenge. So, yeah, you know, we deal with what we can. It's still a good system. It's just not as ironed out as it could be. So, yeah, I can't remember why I decided it, but yeah, Storm and Sting, that's the latest feud that I've gone with. Mainly because I think Booker T... it was Booker T attacking Jarrett, wasn't it? So I figured they were best off feuding there. And I didn't want DDP doing it, so I went with Sting. Who's the biggest name on the card otherwise, so Sting versus Storm. In a triangle match, Skipper, Moore and Guido. And Elix Skipper pinned Shannon Moore after their double team attack last week. Skipper stands tall. DDP versus Legend, just to get Legend on the card, and DDP and Canyon doing the distraction. Oh no, is Joe going to beat DDP? No, turns around, right hand, and we're ready. Diamond Cutter! DDP, 1, 2, 3, is your winner, having beaten Joe Legend and thwarting Canyon's distraction. What's happening backstage with Sting? Pearl Harbor attack. Lance Storm has used a 2x4? Damn! And stomps him and runs off. Ooh. Natural Born Thrillers versus the Triple Threat. I think that's Shane and Bam Bam. And super kick from Jindrak to Shane Douglas. 1, 2, 3. The Natural Born Thrillers are your winners. Booker T versus Chris Champagne Canyon. Referee got hit in the face, he's down. Kane's in a bad way. Booker T's gonna get him. See, Jeff Jarrett. There's a feud going on between Booker and Jarrett. It's all there in black and white. Well, blue and black, I suppose. Booker T's getting the better of this exchange. grabs Jarrett and dumps him over the top rope. Where's Canyon? Jarrett's still there. Booker T turns around, ducks the clothesline from Canyon. Canyon collides with Jarrett. Oh no, Booker T rolls up Canyon. The referee's just about there. 1, 2, and 3. Booker T has thwarted Canyon and Jarrett. Durante versus the British Bulldog. Bulldog's in control. Running power slam. Why the hell is DDP interfering? Why is he taunting the British Bulldog? I mean, I suppose I could put Bulldog in the main event scene. Durante comes up from behind. Oh no, he blocks it. Fires back. Page, for some reason, pissed off that Bulldog's going to win, but yeah, the British Bulldog beat Anthony Durante. I don't know where that's going. I don't think I bother with it. Lance Storm is stretching, looking pleased with himself after attacking Sting. Tag match, Styles and Nova versus Lynn and Chavo after the mess we had last week. It finishes up in yet another mess. Everyone's been counted out. Okay. So, yeah, these guys, there's definitely some issues going on that a match can't solve. Oh no, Scorpion Deathlock. Sting made the world champion tap out in a non-title match. You know where that's going. You know where we're going with that one. So, yeah, it's a bit of a night for me, because I'm like, okay, I didn't get a definitive finish in the Cruiserweight Tag Team match, and yeah, DDP interjected himself in places I wasn't expecting. Canyon makes sense, because, you know, DDP and Chris Canyon were best buddies in real life, and they had a on and again, off again relationship and friendship on the screen, so it makes sense. We're still building towards that dog collar tag match. Not that you can do dog collar matches in this game, I don't think, but you could just make a hardcore match and it'll do, you know. But still, the show rating's down. Bobby Keenan's no longer available. Sissy Tannock, not interesting. Shooter Schultz, yeah. Saloma Sayapio, no I know how to pronounce that. And Gangrel have left the WWF. I think I checked out Gangrel, but I ultimately decided not to go with him because of his stats, even though I've got his wife on the card. Again, that's not actually built into this system, but will be in future editions of Extreme Warfare. So I'm thinking too far ahead with those sort of things, and I catch myself before I just sign him for no good reason. But yeah, Salomo, I don't, and I'll let you in a little secret. A lot of these guys that go nowhere, that aren't names in the future, I do just kind of go in and edit them and make them a different person. So yeah, when you see certain people turn up, it might be because I've edited a newbie somewhere and turned them into someone that wasn't originally part of the roster. Keep your eyes out, see if you can spot them. If I remember who they are, I will put them out as well, but no guarantees. So yeah, I decided not to book worldwide. I let the auto booker do it. Just get on with it, do it, and it's a guaranteed putting on a decent show. Not going to wear anyone out. Not going to have any title changes. Nothing big's going to happen. It's literally just book the show, make the people happy. It's a nice what's it called? Ease of life, quality of life improvement on this show. So here we go. Nitro. Booker T's music starts and the fans go crazy. Here comes Booker T looking very serious. He's got a microphone. What's he gonna say? No more waiting. Get out here, Jeff Jarrett. Oh yeah, double J. JEFFJARRETT. Yep, another brawl. Not that we haven't seen this storyline run a dozen times already in the last 2 weeks. It's a good thing the descriptions don't actually affect anything, isn't it? Singles match for the Cruiserweight title. Lynn versus Nova. The referee got caught in the last exchange we didn't see, but okay. Nova's in control, sets up for the Nova King. Here comes Little Guido, because of course there's a huge schmoz for the Cruiserweight title. Nova and Guido are trading punches. Nova, big clothesline. Nova ducks. Flattens Lynn. Guido got the wrong person. Nova throws Guido out of the ring. Oh no, referee's coming too. Nova makes the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Nova has beaten Jerry Lynn for the Cruiserweight title. Who the hell saw that one coming? I didn't. Oh, US title defense. Van Dam versus Carino, and Lance Storm's getting involved. Slides into the ring. Oh no, Van Dam and Lance Storm are fighting. Here comes Simon Diamond, of all fucking people. Simon fucking Diamond! And he's called it out and it's a draw. Van Dam keeps the title and Carino doesn't lose. And why? Why Simon? I can understand Storm, but Simon? Anyway, Jarrett's buying a drink and Booker T! I think Jarrett should stop going to the soda machine. He keeps bouncing into that thing. The triple threat, all three of them versus the Filthy Animals, all three of them. Referee's lost control. Kidman catches Shane Douglas with a kick. Small package, 1, 2, 3. Billy Kidman has rolled up Shane Douglas to help his team of Conan and Mysterio beat the triple threat. Canyon versus Page after the distraction last week. What do we got? DDP charges in with a clothesline. Raised boot. Uh-oh. Referee got hit in the face. I don't know how he got hit in the face, but whatever. The referee's in a pile on the floor. DDP's looking in trouble. Kane signals for the finish. And, oh. Here comes Anthony Durante. Okay. Are we keeping this bulldog thing going with DDP? I don't fucking know. Canyon goes to the ice to stop the attack. And Canyon grabs Durante and throws him out. Turns around only to be small packaged. Referee's now awake, and 1, 2, 3 in the most confusing finish going. DDP beat Chris Canyon. Because, sure, yeah, why not? Mike Awesome versus Sting. Storm's throwing people at Sting to take him out before a world title match. He got a low blow though, bounces off, goes for an elbow drop, and he misses. Sting's up. Obviously, smacks him down, hooks him up to the Scorpion Deathlock, and Awesome has submitted and tapped out. There you go, Sting is on a roll. Booker T's warming up for tonight's match. Next we have the FBI versus the Pitbulls. Because why not? Let's see. Mamaluka out of the blue. 1, 2, 3. The FBI have beaten the current tag team champions. What does that mean for future? We shall see. Singles match main event. Booker T versus Jeff Jarrett. Blocked. Jarrett gets suplexed, the referee got hit in the face. That makes more sense when they go for a suplex and reverse it. Booker T goes for the bookend. Here comes Steve Corino. The Four Horsemen always looking out for each other. Booker T meets Corino with punches, gets the worst of it and floored. Corino sets up Booker T. Old school expulsion! Jarrett, who didn't see anything, doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. The Four Horsemen stand tall to end Nitro. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful way to win Nitro. Corino and Jarrett standing hand in hand, raising the four fingers of the Horsemen. I love it. Don't you? So, yeah, not much coming out of that apart from... I forgot about Nova. Nova, the Cruiserweight Champion. That's ridiculous. I love it. It's brilliant. This is fantasy come true. I wouldn't have booked it, but I love it. A few more people signing up to ECW. Horace, who has improved, I believe. I think that's a good signing for ECW. Jeff Hardy's getting worse. Man, what's happened, Jeff? Especially things in recent life. We won't actually make proper comments on Jeff Hardy. We'll just yeah, it was bound to happen, and it's interesting to see how art, in this case, imitates life. Anyway, we shan't worry about that. This is Thunder. We've got... how many weeks before? We've got one more full week of shows before Slamboree, so we're proper in the build to the next pay-per-view. What was it? We're May, aren't we? Because we had April, it's now May in-game. 2001, we're having Slamboree 2001. Why am I I can't remember what I was arsing about with Manami Toyota there. Can't remember. Must have been something. What are we going for here? I can't decide what my first opener match to be. So here we go. Thunder backstage near the car park. Booker T is walking by. Does he get ambushed? Who ambushes him? Oh, it's Corino and Jarrett. It's the Four Horsemen again. Because of course, why wouldn't they be attacking Booker T in the car park? AJ Styles versus Guerrero. Guerrero knocks AJ off the turnbuckles. I don't know how the referee got hit in the face with that, but apparently he did. Again, why not? Chavo Styles in trouble, signals for the Brainbuster, and for some reason the Cruiserweight Champion Nova comes through the crowd, sets up Chavo and hits the Nova freaking cane. Because of course he did. Why would the champ attack the Chavo? I mean, whatever. Nova's helped AJ Styles beat Chavo Guerrero. Why not? These two are buddy-buddy. I love it. Manami Todo and Jimmy Yang versus Luna Vachon and Sugar Shane. Again, because I don't know who to put Luna with. It's kind of... and I can't have them all in singles matches. But, yeah, Ocean Cyclone Suplex and Toyota and Yang win. Booker T is being treated by the doctors, and DDP's pissed that that's happened again. Four Corners Tag Team match. The Natural Born Thrillers, Palumbo and Stasiak, the Filthy Animals, that's Mysterio and Kidman, versus the Triple Threat. I believe that's Douglas and Bam Bam, and who would have thought it? Palumbo hits a jungle kick and we have winners in Palumbo and Stasiak. US title Whipwreck versus Van Dam. Lance Storm decides to get involved. What the hell? Again, I would have liked to have held this for a future match, but Storm's insisting on fighting Van Dam for some reason, and there we go. Storm's hit Whipwreck. Van Dam makes the cover. Yeah, it's not the kind of finish I would have booked, but Van Dam's still US champion and undefeated, technically. Pitbulls, New British Bulldogs, and the FBI in a triangle match. Referee misses the trip by the Bulldog. Williams gives the signal. Gary Wolf is set up. And here comes the Power Slam knee drop combination from the New British Bulldogs. Yes, the British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith and the British Bulldog Williams. Storm versus Dustin Rhodes. Okay. Nobody home. Storm quickly hooks on the Canadian Maple Leaf and makes Dustin Rhodes tap out. Lance Storm stands supreme in the run-up to his big match against Sting, defending the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. The Four Horsemen, Jeff Jarrett and Steve Corino versus Booker T and DDP. Corino bounces off the ropes, hits clothesline, Diamond Cutter. 1, 2, 3. And Dallas Page and Booker T have beaten the Four Horsemen yet again. Well, I say yet again. I mean, I'm sure last time, yeah, Corino and Jarrett stood tall. Not a lot of C.W. Anderson action, unfortunately, but such is life. And I still haven't quite decided on the Four Horsemen. As far as I'm concerned, it's a mystery thing being built up, like, you know, who's the major benefactor in the Horsemen. And it's my headcanon, fuck you, I'm running the show. Shelton Benjamin has left the WWF. I think D'Lo Brown has left WWF. Ivory has left WWF, and who else? Prodigy Sean Easton. So I end up kicking myself for not signing Shelton Benjamin up to this. Remember, he was a rookie back then in 2001. So I should have signed him up there and into a developmental contract, but I was so distracted by having the opportunity to see what D'Lo Brown was like, stats-wise. See, there's me checking all the release requests because people are pissed they've not been on shows. Yeah, and Ivory, it's like, ooh, someone other than Luna Vachon for Manami Soda to take on. But, yeah, because I'm interested in signing people up, I'm offering contracts to people who are pissed off and they will leave for free, so goodbye, Sergeant Abel, aka Malice. I should probably go into the thing and change your name, actually, come to think. Hopefully I'll remember to do that later, but yeah. I also let Easy Money Jason Jett go, because, let's face it, I'm not doing anything with you. If you don't want to be here, mate, off you pop, best of luck to you, off you go. Mike Sanders is also quite done, and to be honest, above average. You certainly were not. Goodbye, sir, enjoy your leave of absence. I think everyone else... Do I try and keep on the roster? I don't know. Oh, Ivory rejected me. Oh no, Ivory said no. Oh no. But we apparently need one more person, and a shit ton of people are still unhappy. But they're kind of people I want to keep on board. I don't want to let them go. So I've quickly got to sign someone. Who do I end up signing? So there's me checking out D'Lo and deciding, nah, the stats are not quite favourable for me to take up getting him on board. Who do I go for in the end? I completely forgotten. That's right, we could sign up Shark Boy to a 1-year developmental deal. Oh yes, we've got to have a bit of Shark Boy. Beautiful. Good decision, me. Well done. I like it. Assistant booker for Worldwide. Gene Okerlund. Yeah, Doc Dean. Not really important. Tank Abbott. Who signed Tank Abbott? This is the final Nitro before Slamboree, so let's see. Do I make it a good one, or do I make it a complete fluffed up one? 4-man tag match. Do I decide on that, or do I go back? Do I have Team Canada? I'm sort of umming and ahhing. I do spend a lot of time on this. I'm trying to make it perfect. Yeah, Team Canada versus Sting and Rhodes. Now I've got to concentrate. Who's fighting who? You can really see the difference in the booking style from the first episode for Spring Stampede in April all the way up to this. It's like I'm really sort of going, I need to consider this. Who's pissed off? Who's unhappy they've not been on the shows? Who deserves a title shot? What am I building to? Even though none of it makes any fucking difference whatsoever. Oh, I see it. I forgot to push AJ Styles a little bit more, so as I'm booking him, I'm like, ooh, while I'm here, yes, let's push him that little bit extra, because the road agent said so, so who am I to say no to giving AJ Styles a bigger push? We opened Nitro and backstage near the car park again. It's Sting! And guess who it is? It's Team Canada! It's Team Canada! Well, at least it wasn't the bloody Horseman this time. So they've attacked Sting and he's down. Four corners, Noble, Crazy, Jody Fleisch and Sugar Shane. And Super Crazy does a moonsault on Jody Fleisch for the win in probably what was a massive spot fest. Tag team title match, Palumbo and Stasiak. Jungle kick Durante and win the tag titles. This was not in my plan. I was going to quite happily, look, I was just going to give them a tag team title match, let them lose, and then give them their walking orders and they can piss off. No, they had to go and win the tag titles. Fuck's sakes. That wasn't part of the plan. Anyway, yeah, Rhodes and Sting are pissed. Styles versus Lynn in a singles match, and wouldn't you know it, AJ Styles beats Jerry freaking Lynn. Wow, okay. Fortunately, there was no heat to it, which is a shame. Which is, no one was really interested. It's literally a throwaway match and it's a bit of a bugger. Anyway, the new British Bulldogs taking on the FBI. Almost like a number one contendership match, and the Bulldogs have beaten the FBI, which is always good. Because as much as it was a throwaway tag team, I've grown to love the Bulldogs. It's cool. Oh no, 6-person, all 3 of the 4 horsemen, DDP, Booker and Nova. CW Anderson runs into a big elbow to the face. Novocaine! And this game loves Nova. He's had them beat the Horsemen, that's ridiculous. US title match defense, Van Dam and Vampiro. Referee got caught up in a clothesline somehow. I've no idea why or how. Vampiro nail in the coffin time. But here comes Chili Willy. Okay, sure. Chili Willy hits him with the chili snap and puts Van Dam on top. Van Dam again retains, is undefeated, and again has unnecessary help from Chili. I don't fucking know. This game don't make sense half the time. Team Canada versus Sting and Rhodes. This is it. No, it's a DQ. It's a draw. They're all being thrown out, officially counted out. Whatever. Which makes sense building up to the main events where we see Sting take on Storm. We don't want a definitive winner just before. We want to tease you and make you come and buy the pay-per-view. I probably wouldn't have booked it quite like that, but yeah, it's a reasonable result I'm quite happy with. So yeah, the only real result that I didn't like was Stasiak and Palumbo. Whatever. They're the current tag team champions. I had no control over it. Whatever. Okay, someone got signed up there. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. I wanted to go and see if I can see if I can't hire someone for the commissioner position, because I was getting tired of seeing the same storylines over and over and over again. So I'm testing, and yeah, you kind of need to have the person signed to your company to get it. So, oh, here I am signing Ivory. She actually accepts the contract this time. Lisa Moretti, who I should have changed her name when she signed up, because that would have been more accurate. And I then also go and hire someone else. Oh no, that's it. Do I let Joe go? No, I've made him inactive. Okay, I've made Joe inactive to give Ivory a place on the roster. Haven't I? No, I haven't. No, I've kept Joe Legend on the thing. Who do I make? Is this me sort of trying to decide who to make inactive to kind of give Ivory a space on the roster? I think I eventually decide, you know what, blow it. I'm just going to go with Luna Vachon. Oh yeah, I've got to change that thing. I gave her a face buster because did Ivory even have a proper finisher? Who knows? Yeah, I think I am umdenard a lot, made her a face, and made her basically a replacement for Luna. Because this... yeah, I've got to make her inactive. It's this 50-person limit. I'd love to keep her on board and have like a triple threat match between her and Ivory and Toyota, but it just wasn't happening. See, here's me sort of umming and ahhing. Who do I get as a commissioner? Balls, Boss Man. Who's got charisma? It's like Kurt Hennig. It's like, that'd be a good idea. I like the, you know. And then I stumble across Jake the Snake Roberts with big heat, 10 charisma. He's got a bit of an attitude problem. This was during his troublesome years, shall we say. But it's Jake the Snake Roberts. How awesome is that, having Jake Roberts in charge of WCW, on screen at least? And the beauty of it is he doesn't take up an active slot. I can keep him as inactive, assign him as commissioner. And he should in theory still appear on shows. I've not seen him yet. But in theory I don't need to have him on the active roster taking up a spot. So hopefully this works out. No trouble as of yet, but inevitably something will go wrong. So here we go, the last show I'm actually going to bother booking before we get to Slamboree. Again, worldwide, I just, auto booker. Not going to do it. I mean, we're 40 odd minutes into this thing. My voice is starting to get a little scratchy and my throat's not quite holding up to this, so yeah, any longer and I'd be fucking dead. Absolutely fucking dead. And yeah, I'm kind of looking at getting people on the shows, kind of make them happy. So, Thunder, singles match, Joe Legend versus Simon Diamond. Kind of a nothing match, but for some reason La Parka runs out. I presume they're trying to have a boring wrestling chain match and La Parka runs out, tries to bring a bit of life to the thing, but Simon Diamond and Joey Legend team up on La Parka and count them out as they beat them up. So yeah, sure, why not? In my headcanon that works. They were both being boring dicks and La Parka tried to be fun and they beat the piss out of him for it. Toyota beats Ivory in a singles match because Toyota's just like massive pushed far beyond. Decent match though, better than one with Luna. Triangle Tag Team, Natural Thrillers, Triple Threat and the Young Dragons. Shane Douglas has got Yang timed as the Young Dragons win. Cruiserweight title, Nova defends against Guido Marataro. Novocaine! Completely clean finish to this match for a change, as Nova beats Guido and retains his Cruiserweight Championship. There we go, Vampiro getting revenge on Chili Willy. I don't think there's any shenanigans, is there? Just simply signal, nail in the coffin. 1, 2, and 3. Vampiro, in one of his few outings, has actually beaten Chili Willy. And that improves his mood, actually. It makes him a lot happier. So, brilliant. I just don't have anything for Vampiro at the minute. It's like, where do I put him? Triangle match, Palumbo, Bulldog and Anthony Durante before the tag team title match at Slamboree. But the British Bulldog has pinned one of the Pitbulls again, you know. 6-person tag, Sting, DDP and Booker T versus Lance Storm, Steve Corino and Jeff Jarrett. A little bit of 4 Horsemen Team Canada thing here. Booker T gives the signal for the bookend. 1, 2 and 3. Booker T, DDP and Sting winning going into Slamboree. So, I think I do a lot of work before before we get to Slamboree. So yeah, don't get too excited yet, folks. There's a bit more happening before that. A lot of people are still quite grumpy, shall we say. Right, where do we get to? Overall ratings are still down. I don't know why. Kate Quick has left the WWF. Someone else I should have signed up. Scott or Vic? Yeah, maybe. Jacqueline. That's a big name for me, especially with my now increased interest in a women's division. Yeah, I immediately make a beeline for Jacqueline. It's like, she's okay, she's competent, she can actually put on a decent match. Will she sign? Because a lot of people leaving WWF don't. But yeah, I believe, full contract, offer contract, and accepted. So, yeah, Miss Jackie Tennessee, as I change her name to. And I'm like, who can I get rid of? And it's like, Joe Legend is still pissed off. I was going to give him a tag team match at Slamboree with Simon Diamond, but since he's being pissy, Joe, mate, I brought you on as a favour because you were one of my favourites when I watched you growing up. But, yeah, no, me spilling Tennessee. Yeah, no, Joe can take his walking papers. If he's not happy, he can just go suck a bag of dicks. So, assistant booker for Worldwide. Lawler's now available. I know Paris has been signed up. Hawk and Animal have finally been taken off together. Final rundown before we hit Slamboree for full. Oh no, here we go. Quick breather before we do that. We're creating the Women's World Championship because, yeah, the women do deserve that. Now they're officially a part of the roster and not just an experiment. Are you ready, folks? Because we are about to hit WCW Slamboree 2001. Is it going to be a hit? Is it going to be a flop? Who do you think is going to walk out on top with the WCW World Championship? Sting or Lance Storm? And will Rob Van Dam walk away with his US title? Will Chuck Palumbo and Shawn Stasiak walk out tag team champions? Who will be the first ever Women's World Champion? Let's find out. So here we go. Opening match. Diamond Enterprises versus La Parka and a mystery partner. It's Jamie Noble! But, yeah, Johnny Swinger's kind of got the upper hand on La Parka and hits the swing thing. So, yeah, Diamond Enterprises still stand tall over La Parka despite his excellent choice in mystery partner. I didn't know who to put him with, so, anyone. Lance Storm's being interviewed. Booked to face Sting tonight. Yeah, that'll be a tough match, note the sarcasm. Sting is a great competitor and will do what? Put up a good fight? Oh, how heroic. I'll get the fans will love that. Jack Gosser. Well, the fans certainly Storm. The fans can go to hell, along with Sting. When all is said and done, I'll have my hand raised in victory. Simply put, I'm a winner. Sting is a loser. Lovely generic heel promo there. US title match, Van Dam versus Daniels. Oh, Daniels is in control after a raised boot, sets up for the last rites, but AJ Styles is on the entrance ramp. What? AJ and Daniels starting a lifelong feud? Couldn't be. Van Dam with a roll-up. Another sneaky victory by Rob Van Dam to retain his US title. God damn it. Love it though. 8-person tag. Kidman, Rey Mysterio, Sugar Shane and Super Crazy versus Kosis Shannon Moore on the Young Dragons. Super Crazy hits a moonsault and wins it for his team. Triangle match for the Women's World Championship. Jackie Tennessee, Ivory, Manami Toyota, and Toyota Ocean Cyclone Suplex pins Jackie Tennessee and becomes the first ever WCW Women's World Champion, at least in 2001. DDP versus Jeff Jarrett. Here we go. Jeff Jarrett sees the opportunity. He's going to give the stroke, and 1, 2, 3. A clean win from Jeff Jarrett against DDP. Unheard of. No guitars, no nothing. Elimination match for the Cruiserweight title. AJ, and he taps out to the Sicilian Crab, so he's gone. Guido turns around, stunned straight into the Novocaine. And he is out of here, leaving Lynn and Nova. Oh, what's going to happen? Jerry Lynn is on rubber legs. Novocaine! I told you, this game has got an absolute hard on for Nova for some reason. But he retains the Cruiserweight title. decent match as well. Triangle tag team match, the New British Bulldogs, the Pitbulls, Palumbo and Stasiak, first team to a win, jungle kick on Durante, and Palumbo and Stasiak retain. Bastards. I still want rid of them. But never mind, whatever, it's a different thing. Booker T, Steve Corino, singles match, what's going to happen here? Bookend! Booker T gets the 1-2-3 on Steve Corino. No shenanigans. Ooh. Interesting. The Four Horsemen matches didn't have any shenanigans. That's very unusual. Here we go. Main event time. Storm grabs a side headlock. Sting counters with an elbow to the ribs and another. Storm is forced to release after the third. Sting is in control. Gets the Scorpion Deathlock. It's Kareen. Oh, wait. Yeah, there it is. Oh, no. He taunts Sting. Storm sits up. Distracted. Storm comes up behind. German suplex. 1, 2, 3. Lance Storm retains after a Steve Corino distraction. Well, there you have it, folks. That was WCW 2001 Slamboree. Yeah, it was a difficult card. Kind of booked me into a corner, but it was interesting. Enterprises beating Lapaka and the mystery partner Noble. Van Dam beating Daniels with a bit of help from AJ Styles. Yeah, an interesting 8-man tag. Manami Toyota becoming the Women's World Champion. Jarrett beating DDP clean. Nova retaining the Cruiserweight title. Palumbo and Stasiak retaining the tag titles. Booker T beating Steve Corino clean as well. And Lance Storm retaining with help from Steve Corino, because of course. So we did a good job. We made some money off merchandising. 5 months left on Chavo's contract. Not yet. Maybe next month we'll offer him a new contract. Brian Christopher's unavailable. Jack Dupp is unavailable. Jason, the world's sexiest man, is gone. KJ Muto is now available. And Samoa Joe. How exciting is this? Oh, let's, KG's been around for a while, the great Muta, but Samoa Joe, quite the rookie. A little bit of pay-per-view income, win nice, decent amounts. Guido Marataro has improved as a wrestler. I think I'm going to be pushing him a lot more as time comes by anyway. Press conference, drug policy. I didn't think about one. Yeah, we do regular tests. Of course we do. I don't want to piss anyone off. But, yeah. Oh, Kamala has retired at 50 years old. Well, considering he basically had 1 foot at this point, I'm not surprised. And there is a rookie available who I will go in and change and edit. But, keep an eye out for that one. And see what I do next time we step back between the ropes. But until next time, stay safe out there, y'all.